Hey everybody, welcome back. Make sure to put all of your belongings to the side or on the back tables. Quickly use the restroom now if you need to, and be ready to go in the next 45 seconds. Let's have a great workout, everybody. Today is a quick core burn plus easy yoga. Students will be able to complete all movements with exceptional focus in order to target intended muscles and avoid injuries. Students will be able to minimize stoppage during the work time to increase their fitness levels. And finally, students will be able to score 80+% on the Muscular Strength Notes exit ticket.
Slow down if you need to, even take a second to catch your breath, but the goal is to try not to stop while you're going on for that 45 seconds. Eventually, the more you do this routine and the more you do this style of training, you'll be able to hang in a lot longer and complete the full 45 seconds of every single exercise without stopping. So with that said, we're ready to get started. The first exercise is going to be jumping jacks. Let's go for 45 seconds.
We will begin the 5-minute yoga session in 10 seconds. Please be ready.
Hi everyone, it's Rosalie here, and today I have a 5-minute flow for you. This is great to do anytime you want to wake up your body. Maybe it's in the morning or in that midday slump and you just want to get your energy moving. We're going to start right away coming into a tabletop position. So we're going to start in this tabletop position, making sure your hips are above your knees. We're going to keep the hips nice and high and just walk the hands out in front of you. Keep reaching through those fingertips. Maybe you can let your forehead rest down on the mat. If you have a little bit more room to play with, maybe bring your chin down on the mat. But only do this if it feels nice in your body. With every exhale, melting your chest down a little bit more. One more big inhale. Exhale, melting it down. And we're going to walk the hands in here nice and slow, just coming into a child's pose. Just for a few moments here, sinking the hips nice and low towards the heels. Might feel nice to add a little sway from side to side. And it might feel nice here to come up high on the fingertips, taking a big inhale to look forward. And exhale, the forehead comes back down. Good, let's go ahead and meet back in this tabletop position. Making sure now the shoulders are above the wrists as well. We're going to take a nice big inhale here to drop the belly and look up. On the exhale, press the mat away, tucking in your chin, your tailbone. Big inhale, bring your heart forward. And on the exhale, press the mat away, rounding through your back. Let's do one more like that. Big inhale. Exhale to push the mat away. Really nice. We're going to come back in a neutral spine. I want you to make sure those fingers are really nice and spread. Go ahead and tuck the toes behind you. Press your palms into the mat, coming up into a down dog. Put a nice big bend through your knees. See if you can bring your chest nice and close towards the tops of those thighs. And then go ahead and straighten one leg, keeping the other knee bent. And then take it on over the other side. So you're just paddling out through your legs here. Trying to sink the heels down towards the mat. It doesn't matter if they don't touch. Just have that intention. Good. Let's go ahead and send both heels down towards the mat. Let's take a nice big inhale to rise all the way into the toes. Exhale, heels come down. Two more. Big inhale to rise. Exhale down. One more big inhale into the toes. And exhale, heels come down. Let's put a nice big bend through the knees. We're just going to take a little stroll to the top of the mat, one easy step at a time. Keep those knees nice and bent. We're going to go ahead and fold our arms, grabbing opposite elbows. I want you here just to add a little sway here from side to side. It might feel nice to sway your head from side to side as though you're saying no. Maybe forwards and backwards as though you're saying yes. And then let's go ahead and drop those hands heavy onto the mat. Putting a nice big bend through the knees. I want you to very slowly, in your own time, slowly curl all the way up. And exhale, draw the hands back to your heart. We're bringing our hands right behind us, interlace the fingertips. Take a big inhale to reach the knuckles down, looking up. So you're really opening up through your chest. And on the exhale, dive forward here, sending your hands up and overhead. Might feel nice just to add a little sway here from side to side. See if you can create a little bit more space here through the shoulders. Leaving the hands interlaced. Let's take one more big inhale to look up. Exhale, diving forward, hands up and overhead. Well done. Inhale to look up. And on the exhale, we're going to release the hands down onto the mat. Again, big bend through the knees as you very slowly here, notch by notch, curl all the way up. Soon as your head comes up, big inhale, let's float those arms up. And exhale, we'll draw the hands back to the heart. Well done, everyone.
Muscular strength notes. Strength is a gift, so be sure to lift. Accessing the form. Scan the code on the screen, easiest from your phone, or go to Google Classroom to access the form. You will be prompted to answer each question after the notes are shown. Remember, it pays to actually listen to and watch the notes. Take the next 30 seconds to access the form. A key component. Once again, let's review the 5 health-related fitness components. Body composition, cardiovascular endurance, flexibility, muscular endurance, and today's hot topic, muscular strength, which is the amount of force a muscle can produce in a single maximal effort. Take the next 15 seconds to answer question 1. How do muscles get stronger? In a nutshell, overload via resistance training. We have to make our muscles work harder than they're used to. Muscle fiber damage from this resistance training. This is a catabolic process, and those processes are ones that break things down in our body. Then we need muscle fiber repair and growth to follow the breakdown. This is an anabolic process. Anabolic processes are the building processes within our body. We'll talk more about these later on this year. Take the next 15 seconds to answer question 2. Strength training. Progressive resistance training. Again, we talked about overloading muscles with more tension than they are used to. This can be done via free weights or resistance bands, but we have to make sure the muscles are working harder than they are used to. Gradually and continually increase the load on the muscles so they constantly have to produce more force and adapt. If you're never making your muscles work hard, they're not going to get stronger. Also, you have to gradually and continually increase the reps and decrease the rest times in these types of workouts. So the muscles are going to adapt. Even when you overload them, after a while we do get stronger. And then that amount of weight and those amount of reps are too easy on our muscles, and we have to push it a little bit further. So this concept is essentially saying keep adding more weight or resistance so that you can continually get stronger. Take the next 15 seconds to answer question 3. Benefits of strength training. Strength training improves functional strength and flexibility, increases bone mass and density, prevents age-related muscle loss. Adults lose 5 to 7 pounds of muscle per decade after the age of 20. Strength training also reduces body fat, blood pressure, and back pain. So again, lots of benefits when we're making our muscles stronger and getting plenty of exercise. Take the next 15 seconds to answer question 4. other factors. You've hit the weights, but you've also got to have the proper diet. It should be high in protein, have lots of complex carbohydrates, so things like grains, all kinds of vegetables especially tend to have more complex carbohydrates. We want to try to avoid lots of over-processed foods. And it should also contain the good fats and oils. So tree nuts, avocado oil, olive oil, things like that. Rest, rest, rest. I know people your age are not always the best at getting the proper rest, but at your age, this is when it's most critical. Your body is growing and it needs to be in a resting state for those processes to take place. Hydration. Proper water intake is key to keeping bodily functions running smoothly. Listen, our body wants to be in homeostasis, and dehydration is a key way to get off of that balance and start sending your body into all kinds of overdrive and losing efficiency because it doesn't have enough water. We need water for our body to do pretty much every process it does. So make sure you hydrate properly with actual water. It's okay to enjoy yummy beverages sometimes, but get that proper water intake. Take the next 15 seconds to answer question 5. Be sure to submit your form. At this time, we have 5 minutes of free time. That means that you are seated somewhere on the floor. You are not sitting on tables, chairs, anywhere back behind the tables. Just have a seat, find your people, and relax on your phone. Chat with friends, use the restroom, etc. But we are not running around and we're keeping it chill. Thank you so much. Time to dismiss. Get all of your things. Make sure you do not leave anything in here. Make your way to the front door so we can all go out in an orderly fashion. Thank you and have a great day.